Good evening, and welcome back, travelers. Episode 26, Pirates, Paladins. When we last left off, our strangers, after returning to Scoundrel's Cove, acquired the enchanted sails by Granny Zegway. Now with them fully capable to move throughout the Strand at the matching speed of Jezebel's hunted lost love.
Ooh.
They now make their way to Narid Harbor, still within the 7th hammer. That is where we're to begin, with you all on the scene, making your way there from Scoundrel's Cove. Begin scene. What would everyone like to be doing on the ship?
Where am I at currently, considering I ended the last game in the, I don't know, the medical bay or whatever?
So you'd still be in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Where would Buttercup be?
Probably checking powder, doing his powder monkey duties.
We'll have to approach him.
Okay. Oh, hey, Odo, how's it? Fulner, how's it going?
Right, you're gonna have to get it right, not accidentally call me by my other name. But, so you're really good with explosives, right?
Yeah, it's sort of my specialty. Yeah.
I'm wondering if you could make me some something I could throw that would explode.
You mean like a bomb?
That would be interesting, yeah. Something lightweight, something I could get some good distance on.
I can get some. I don't have any real. I don't have any shells that I can use it. Got plenty of gunpowder. But next time I get some free shells, I can whip some up for you. Did you have any on you, or?
Describe the shells that you need.
Like a very small, like a shell, like a hollow shell. Anything that's like, I don't know, can be made out of wood or even hard parchment. The lighter, the better. You can throw it further. But yeah, usually we could put some metal slag inside and make some shrapnel for that as well. It usually does the job pretty good.
So not like a conch shell or anything. You actually need like a actual something that was made.
Something that's gonna need to contain the explosion. Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what. If I front you some money, could you find it in our next stop?
Sure, I can take a look. I think I heard Barry say we're going to Narid Harbor.
Right.
Yeah, been there before. It's a creepy place, but
I have not been there. What can you tell me about it?
well, that's where that one of the war colleges is.
Really?
Yeah, they call it the Sea Shield of the Strand. I don't know.
Sea Shield.
It's a school for a bunch of paladins, but yeah, it's kind of it's the northern part of the Strand. It's not really the most hopping place. It's kind of dreary, Lots of rundown buildings. Lots of people kind of left the place ever since the mana mines there sort of dried up. That was a whole draw, and then once that.
Well, yeah, and just to be sure, I don't need any mana bombs because.
You sure? Because mana bombs really does the trick.
Have you perfected it?
I didn't know there was mana under the town. All right. If I knew that, never would have happened.
I just don't want you blowing up half the shop.
All right, I wouldn't do that. But if you want mana bombs, I can get you mana bombs.
Okay.
Also, I can get you more drugs. I was planning on getting more drugs.
Alright, I'm gonna give you 100 gold then.
Alright. Did you like the,
I did. I fucking liked it a lot.
You like the Dryad?
Yeah.
Well, if I can get some, I think I got something that's gonna take you to the moon, and then some.
And what's, just guesstimation, what is like the blast radius between a regular bomb and a mana bomb?
So, like, if we're just using gunpowder, or black powder, probably, I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 feet radius, somewhere in that range. Mana bomb, somewhere around 45, 50.
Alright. If you can make me 2 regular bombs and at least 1 mana bomb.
You want a mana bomb. I mean, I gotta find mana. I don't have any mana at the moment.
True. That is a good point.
But if we find any untapped raw mana, I can get it. I know how to make it's a device I've been trying to work on. It's a sphere inside of a sphere that has a self-augmented weighted system to keep the mana stable.
Alright. Just so we're clear, if you find all this stuff, you don't make it on the ship.
I don't make it on the ship. Alright, I'll have to find a shop. It takes a while to process mana.
How volatile is it?
If you sneeze, you'll kill yourself.
Right, don't do it on the ship.
Alright. Okay, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get you a mana bomb, but when the situation comes, I'll work on it.
You would have to find it already processed, I'm guessing.
Yeah, some refined mana would probably do it.
I will keep my eye out.
Refined mana is more stable, though. It's a lot more stable.
That's very good to hear.
Unrefined, raw mana, it has random effects. You can't really control it. Sometimes when it blows, it like, instead of destroying things, it sucks everything in, creates like a mini black, maw of just utter destruction.
That sounds amazing.
What are you trying to destroy?
Anything in my path.
Oh. Wow. All right.
It would only be for like circumstantial. I wouldn't just willy-nilly just throw bombs everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine. I mean,
hey, you know what? I just thought,
Fashiba's there, not looking at you. You should be fine.
I just thought of another thing. This will actually help the ship. Maybe can you make cannonball bombs?
Cannonball bombs
That explode on impact.
explode on impact? The only thing I know that I can explode on impact is mana.
I mean, it's just food for thought. It would make sea battles a little bit more like.
Think the captain would be interested?
I think she would, but again, utter care is what is like recommended here.
Got it. So don't tell anyone.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because this is kind of a new idea. Maybe like try it off the ship first. Make sure it's not going to be something that we can have in a barrel and then all of a sudden they blow up for no reason. That would be very bad.
Alright, you know what? Enough talking. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know when I find out.
Alright, and here's 100 gold to get the drugs and all the supplies for all of
That's
this.
good.
Sounds like a great thing to be mixing.
You see him take the coins and start to puts it into his purse. What's your tolerance, by the way?
Tolerance? What do you mean?
That answers that question. Alright,
I don't have a tolerance. I don't have a limit. I almost died from.
Just said you don't have a tolerance.
I almost died from.
You almost died from what?
From a Barduna plant.
You had Barduna leaves?
I did.
What did you do? What did you do?
I just handled it with my bare hands and I almost died from it. But rest assured,
How's your brain still working?
I am. It never stops. But rest assured, I was easily revived. Still,
Alright.
no problem.
Well, I've been to Nereid Harbor before, and I'll let you know a little secret. I got a guy that is there. He's a little bit of a shady guy, kind of kooky, but a good guy, old time, retired adventurer.
Right.
He's got himself some Mind Flayer's hash. So,
Mind Flayer's
be
hash.
ready to go to the Astral's Plains.
I might.
This'll take us there.
I might. Is that more hardcore? I've never heard of that stuff, but I'm willing to try.
Alright.
Alright.
So just slowly starts backing up.
Nice talking to you, Buttercup. Buttercup.
Isn't this a kid?
No.
No.
I was picturing a kid.
He's a halfling.
He looks like a
Is all halflings kids to you?
As a matter of fact, they are.
I mean, you disguised yourself as a child, so it's really...
A wonderful fucking costume, if you ask me. Went completely under the radar. No one knew. Not even small bros.
Meanwhile, is there anything anyone else wants to do on the ship?
I want to, because Claudia's in there still, right?
Claudia, you're in her room.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Claudia?
Take it easy there, Lavender. You're still quite weak.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. Do you know... I threw up a lot. Do you know... Was there anything in there to kind of see what it was? Like, I didn't take anything.
I did not inspect your bile, but it did look like there was some sort of vegetation within your vomit.
I just want to be clear, I didn't take anything.
I'm sure you don't remember taking anything.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's hard to say that when we saw...
I tried telling Jezebel, but I went to the Feywild, and there was like a weird mushroom lady, and she...
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Continue.
You don't think I'm telling the truth, do you?
You sound like you're describing a hallucination.
You know what? How about I show you?
You want to show me? I do not partake in drugs.
Not drugs. I can go to the Feywild. Smallgrass saw it. Barry saw it.
Okay. How about you just rest for now? Since if by doing that this happened, you should take it easy. Relax. No need to rush things. Right?
I'm okay.
Okay. You don't look okay.
I just saw Kaz holding dead cats.
He was not. Kaz was not holding dead cats.
I'm probably fully aware of that, but that's you see stuff like that and the kind of it gets scarred into your memory, you know.
Well, yes, I
But-
know you. Stay lying down.
I just don't want to be. I don't want to continue being treated like I'm crazy, you know.
It's
I'm
not that you're crazy. You're still experiencing some side effects.
When we get to the next place, you're going to come with me, and I'm going to show you.
Do you know, maybe we should get some of the other crewmates to go as well. Not saying I don't trust you or anything like that, but you currently still have an erection.
What?
The side effects.
Why are you looking at me then?
I'm not.
I'm going to turn. Stop looking at you, weirdo.
I am a trained medical professional. It's perfectly natural for males to have erections. Just
You're making a big deal out of it.
I'm not making a big deal.
You said erection a lot, and it's kind of making me uncomfortable.
All right. I'm gonna let you rest then. Okay.
Okay.
She backs up. If you need anything, just call. She closes the door and leaves you lying there.
I'm going to. Do I still have my stuff on me? Like,
Yeah.
can I take out the dagger that I have?
Sure can.
And I'm not going to do anything crazy, I promise. But I'm going to, because I know like my arm has magic in it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I press the flat end of my blade on it? On my arm?
Press it onto your arm. Nothing happens.
That is interesting. Okay. It's fine.
Okay. So, as you lay there and ponder the experiences that you are still recovering from, does anyone else have anything else they want to do?
I wanted to go see Jezebel.
Jez, are you in your captain's quarters?
Nah, I'd be out fucking with my sails.
Okay.
Gently caressing them. Because
So
I could change the colors of them, right?
Yes, there is a somatic gesture that you can cast in order to have the sails change.
Yeah. I'll be doing that.
Alright. So, you walk out, and as you approach Jez, the sun is now setting. You see the crisp orange and gold glow in the background as you all begin sailing west.
So, you enjoying your new sails there, Captain?
Yeah, I'm seeing what the spectrum is, you know? What colors we got to work with here. You need something?
Oh no, just killing time. So, Jezebel.
Every time you talk to me, you need something.
I don't need something right now. That's it. Killing time.
Alright, what were you about to say?
Well, just kind of curious, Captain. So, from my understanding, you're after this Shiv individual?
I am indeed after a Shiv individual. That's correct. I'm gonna keep continuing to change the colors of the sails while I'm talking.
Well, say we find Shiv and you do what you need to do to Shiv. Then what?
What exactly are you trying to get out of me right now, Paz?
I'm just curious, you know. A lot of people think that vengeance or their justice is a long-term thing. It takes a long time. But vengeance and retribution come a lot quicker than you think. And once you have that, well, I can tell you that you still feel empty on the inside. So,
This has come from a deep place, isn't it? What happened to you?
oh, I'm just kind of curious of if you have a plan. No one ever thinks of anything past that. Your eyes are so focused on that goal. One thing driving you. So, Captain, after we find your mark and we dispatch it, or you on the other hand, what is in store for your jolly little crew here? Because you've started something. I don't think you've quite realized that. But
Well,
you have people here that are depending on you.
Alright, let's assume that I do manage to kill him without getting myself killed. I managed to complete my task. And you all, for some reason, decide you want to stay around. I don't know why any of you would. I... think about, just maybe quitting the pirate life and getting a cottage somewhere and just settling down by myself. Like a little meadow.
Lean into the sails, kind of like they're a hammock. Oh, please, Jezebel, just... Really? A cottage, dressed in the middle of nowhere, raising sheep or whatever.
Yeah, the
people do
cliche.
that have cottages.
Knitting, I'll take up knitting or something.
Well, start walking towards the edge of the ship. And you're gonna give all this up. You're going to this vast deep sea of adventure and treasure and, well, rather beefy twins. You're gonna give all that up.
Alright, so this Pirate King business is nothing new to me, as I'm sure you're aware. It is something on my radar.
There we go.
What I'm truly hoping to do, though, I don't want to just kill him. I want to humiliate him. And I want to take everything that's his. So, the plan, if I succeed, is to be in control of his crew, his ship, his whole life.
My, you truly, absolutely hate this person.
I'll give that away.
Well, I can get behind vengeance and all that. I was just curious. I didn't think of head and didn't know what to do with myself, so. But, anyways.
Yeah, you know, I just shared a little bit. I feel like maybe you can share something with me. A little tit for tat.
Tit for tat. Well, you can say we have a few things in common. And, you know, I'm gonna kind of look out towards where Atros would be. Let's just say that I've already tried the settle down and have kids life, and
You.
big old family. I'll tell you what, Jezebel, and you already know from experience, falling in love will just lead to disappointment. And settling will just lead to nothing but emptiness. And I'm just gonna walk away.
As you see Kaz sort of almost ominously walk away, you hear from behind you, "Love is the only answer!"
It's alright.
You turn around, you see Esther stand there. Love is the only answer there is.
Change the sails to black. And spin around. What the fuck do you know about that?
Been here a lot of years. Been with a lot of ladies. You used to call me a lady killer back in the day.
Literally? Like you killed him?
Only one.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
You don't get a fortune without breaking some eggs.
Holy shit.
I've seen some things.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest with you, kiddo. I don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Hurts to breathe. Burns when I pee.
Well, that's not an age thing. That's an STD.
I don't remember. You made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry, I'll stop talking.
I've seen every ocean except for the Baltic Ocean. I want to see where the four great oceans come together and meet. After that, I'm going to send a nice little carrier off to my estate. I'll give everything I have over to you and your crew.
Just to stay on a ship with us and see an ocean.
Hmm?
You don't have any family or anything?
Oh, I do. Bunch of little kids.
Why wouldn't you leave it to them?
Because I hate all of them. And all of them just want me for my money.
I can get behind that. Alright.
Oh, yeah. Oldest boy, who thinks he has some right to it, even though he's never worked a day in his life on that orchard. I just want to die peacefully and give all my money to people who are going to do something with it. And as far as I can tell, as long as I've been on this ship, you seem like you're, well, in for a rather interesting life.
I gotta ask, are you really an old man? Because you're creeping me out. I feel like you're not really an old man. Are you like, is this like one of those god things? Are you a god trying to teach me a lesson or something?
Last time I checked, I was an old man.
I'm watching you.
You can roll insight if you like.
Chad, use your tray. I don't trust mine.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me, Chad?
Please, God, please. 17.
So you stare into his milky, cataract-filled eyes.
Ew.
You do not sense an ounce of divinity within this
Is
individual.
on the brink of death.
The only divinity is going to be when he dies. Like he's going to...
Alright, well, I mean, I can't promise you'll make it that far on the journey, and you look like you're on the last leg there, so... But...
I can't do much on the ship. I know. And I know you're all feet of me. But if you can make a stop after we get to this harbor, I'd greatly appreciate it.
And where would that stop happen to be?
The Four Corners. It's where the four great oceans come together.
Alright. Do you think you're gonna, like... Personal question. No offense. You're probably gonna kick the bucket while you're on the ship, you know that, right?
Oh, if I
You're
die,
just gonna
then
smell like death.
just toss me overboard.
Alright.
No need to keep me on the ship.
Well, we gotta make sure first.
I'm not a religious, pious man. I don't need any sort of last rites or words to a god. I hate the gods.
Oh.
All of them.
Why? I'm afraid to ask.
Well, think about it.
Thinking.
They get to sit up wherever the hell they are and decide who does what, who goes where, and we have no say in it, and some of them were humans. Why do we all get to be gods?
That sounds kind of messy, doesn't it?
No!
Everyone's a god.
No, it doesn't.
Sounds kind of messy. There's other things besides God.
Sounds about as messy as if there was no gods.
You're giving me... Alright. What's your story? This look in your dead milky eyes, talking about all this.
You see his just toothless gums just smacking. I've only ever loved one woman.
Oh, this is the one you killed?
No, not at all. That was a baroness, my arch nemesis. If I had to take her out, she was going to take me out. I would have lost my entire fortune. Now,
No judging here.
the only woman I ever loved, she wanted to see the oceans. She got sick. I prayed for many nights. I just wanted some god, good, bad, doesn't matter. I just wanted someone to heal her, take care of her. Nothing happened. I had to watch her. And it didn't go peacefully. She suffered. For days. So now I'm at the end of my ropes. And I'm gonna get ready to see her soon.
You know, it was probably for the best, because there's not really any such thing as love, you know that, right? Like, it's infatuation, and then after time, that goes away, and you kind of get sick of each other, and one of you either try killing each other, or you just cheat on each other, or you just up and vanish one day without an explanation.
You wouldn't be talking about the person that Kaz was talking about.
It's not talking about anyone in general, I just mean as a whole.
Seemed very,
Love is not a real thing.
Very specific.
I gave multiple scenarios, and I don't fall under all three of them.
I don't think of it.
I'd have to to disagree.
That's fine.
I mean, maybe you haven't felt true love.
Yeah, that's kind of my point, because it's nothing.
Well, listen here, kiddo. You're what? 19?
Not 19. Wow, no. Wow, thank you, actually. No, not 19.
How old are you?
24.
24. Ha! I remember when I was 24.
Do you?
Yep. Hadn't even
Was it
killed
like
my
a
first
century
person
ago?
yet.
What?
Now. Listen to the words of an old wise man. You'll find it. When you do, you'll know.
Duly noted, thanks.
Hey, where's Folder? Sun's almost down. He hasn't given me my food yet.
Listen to the sound of crashing cannonballs against the deck of the ship. He's around here somewhere.
Yes, Esther
One
takes
time.
his leave, turns, walks away,
Fucking one time.
Fucking idiot.
leaving you all to sail as the sun sets into the night. Do you all turn in?
Yeah, do my regular, like, drink a bottle and then go to bed.
Okay.
I want to try to do something when I go to sleep.
What would you like to do? And by sleep, you mean trance?
Yes. But I want to try to have a dream.
Ooh, okay. How are you going to try to have a dream?
I don't really had one. Don't know what I'm like. I'm trying to focus and like meditate on it. Maybe.
Okay.
Attempt it.
So, as you go into your trance, as you begin to drift away, you are met with darkness, just as you always have, just as all drow do not dream. They are not allowed to see the visions of their previous lives in Arvandor as punishment for the heinous acts of Lolth. I would like everyone to give me a perception check. And I'm going to need a advantage from Kaz.
How about that? That lucky trait, dude.
Oh,
From a natural 1 to a natural 20.
23.
I got
20.
16.
2.
25 will
The
be good
nat
for me.
20.
What'd you say?
3. Nat 20 with 23 plus 3.
Alright.
For once.
So, as you are all drifting through the night, the open sea, Kaz, your ears sort of twitch as you hear what sounds like waves breaking. Falner, you studying your book within your room, you hear the sound of something like a thud hit onto the deck. You hear what sounds like metal scraping, and then a
Is that that?
Jezebel. You, completely intoxicated,
It's all one bottle. I do it every night. That's fine.
bottle
Slightly
hits the
drunk.
ground, and you hear it and roll across the floor. And as you get up to stumble and grab it just outside of the window of your cabin's quarter, you see what looks like the image of a ship pulling right up next to yours. Lavende, you are assuming by this point now you'd be in your own room. But you hear the sound of what you can only assume to be chains striking the side of the ship, almost right across from where your room is.
I'm immediately taking the lights out in my quarters as soon as I see this, turning them off,
Okay.
blowing out the candles on all that junk.
Can I? You said in the quarters across from me. It sounds like this chains are.
Yeah, you heard chains.
Can I open my door to like peek out?
Yeah. You are in the you're in the bowels of the ship though right now, so if you peeked out, you'd look out into the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You're not on the top. The only person who has a floor on deck is Jez.
Okay.
So, I just hear waves. I don't hear anything else.
Yeah, you heard what sounded like waves breaking. Almost like a ship breaking a wave. And then it almost sounds like you can hear the difference of the water next to the ship.
Okay. Then I will don my cloak and start gathering my gear and start heading up towards the deck.
Okay. As you're putting on your cloak, Jez, as you turn off the lights and you are in your cabin's quarters, as the two of you listen, you immediately feel the ship just as the anchor of the ship must have just been dropped. And as it starts to drop, you feel your ship slam forward. Everyone give me a deck save.
Oof.
27.
Unnatural 20. I forgot.
19.
Just got a 14.
Wait, 17, 18, 22.
22. Okay. Anyone get under 12? Everyone good? Alright. So, all of you are able to keep your footing as you maintain your balance as the ship, the inertia, throws you forward. You stand your ground and you immediately hear what sounds like a call out, a voice ringing through the air. All patrons on this vessel, come out to deck immediately under the orders of the Cinzalin Empire. You hear this ring out through the ship.
Immediately close my
You have 30 seconds to comply!
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking
I
murder
close
this
my
bitch.
book and I hide me drugs, and then I come upstairs.
I'll exit with my quarters
As,
onto the deck.
As I'm walking towards, I'm gonna actually use summon bestial spirit, just to have like something. I'm just gonna do a land. It's like a wolf,
Okay.
and it's not gonna attack or anything. I just want it to be there.
Can I roll stealth as I go up the deck?
Sure. As you roll stealth and come out there, you already see like Sky and Marigold and all the other crew members coming out from either their hammocks or their rooms. Like, what's going on? What's happening? You see Sky kind of go like, I don't know what. And people start making their way to the stairs. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
It's about saving any of my stuff.
21.
Like
21?
falling asleep
Okay.
also.
You
Where's my...
Yeah.
glide
Health.
within
I'll go
the
back down.
darkness of the bowel, making your way up the stairs to the deck. As you do, you see that Yigor, Hakan, both of them have made their way up to the top of the deck. You see Tinsel, as you come out of your room, you see Tinsel standing right there. What's going on?
Oh no. Think we've been boarded.
You think?
Why'd you ask me if what was going on? If you are
Why we were boarded, you dumbass? All right. And
we're fucking pirates, man.
he turns and starts making his way upstairs as well.
Be careful, he knows your real name.
What would you like to do, Jez?
I left my quarters.
Okay, so as you walk out, you walk around onto the deck. As you walk out onto the deck, you see the rest of your crew members coming up from below, standing aboard. You see before you what looks like, primarily in the front, there appears to be the person in charge. You see what looks like a auburn-haired female. She's probably in about her 40s, She has an eye patch over one of her eyes. She's wearing extremely ornate golden armor with lions embroidered all throughout them. She seems to have 2 shoulder capes that roll over the top half of herself. She has a very imposing, almost commanding appearance as she steps forward. Who here is the captain of this vessel?
Yeah, I mean, what seems to be the trouble? What can I do? What can I do for you?
Do you know who I am?
Lion tamer.
I am Grand Marshal Admiral Rowan Victoria Ashwood.
I didn't catch any of that because there's like a shortened. But I've had a lot to drink.
I am the commanding officer for the Sinzalin Empire. And we are patrolling these waters for privateers. Would you all happen to be pirates? As she looks up at the black sails.
No. Pirates? Us? No.
Why are you flying black sails?
It's an aesthetic thing. It's my favorite color. Also, I figured if we do that, it will keep other pirates away from us trying to steal our goods on our ship. So it's a little tactic that I learned.
You see one of the soldiers that's on the boat with her move up to her ear. So you're Lady Giselle Savant, known pirates of the Dead Brome crew.
No, not familiar with that.
So you're going to lie?
No, I would never do that. I would never lie.
In order to privateer within these waters, you must have a contract. A writ of privacy.
Oh, that's great, but we're not privateering, so we don't need any of that. We're just traveling. We're trying to travel. That's all we're doing.
So these enchanted sails were purchased for what?
Because I like colors. I also like being able to move when there's no wind. I don't think anyone else would say differently. That seems like a thing that most people with a boat would like to do.
Is under my authority, and because of the suspicious activity and your known reputation with other pirates, I am going to commandeer this vessel and put the entire crew under arrest in the name of the Sinzalin Empire. And as she speaks, you hear someone say, "You will not!" As a voice breaks out from behind all of you. Who dares interrupt me? Who dares speak out in front of an admiral? And you notice that the crowd of your crew sort of gets pushed by, and you see Claudia sort of step forward. You see Lady Ashwood. Claudia? What are you doing on this vessel? Rowan? I know you take your job very seriously, but I promise you, on my faith the Illmater, no piracy has been committed on this ship since I've been here. You notice that I would like to speak with you privately, sister. Now. You notice that Claudia looks towards the crew and just puts her hands up and walks towards. She'll all give me a perception check.
Do you think she wants to talk to me privately too?
Oh. Nah,
Fuck.
not good.
That was a bad roll.
9.
Wow, we all fucked that one up for.
I actually rolled a 4.
15.
15. Anyone get over 18?
No.
Whoa.
Absolutely
Whoa,
not.
buddy.
Okay.
That's gonna lie.
So the crew, you all begin to hear Claudia and Rowan
begin to jab back and forth at each other. You can hear them bickering. Their voices begin to elevate, but then quickly go back to a hushed silence, to their almost angry whispering at each other. You do, however, see in the group, you can clearly tell the gold and red colors of Sinzaland. They are not from Abendal. They are a country from Dremord. But it's actually not too far from the Strand. You remember that when you were in Scuttleport, that you all found out that there seemed to be an increased activity of Sinzaland patrols throughout the Strand. No one could really tell or know why at this moment, but you're assuming that this must have something to do with it. You are also aware that a Grand Marshal Admiral would be the highest ranking individual within a Navy fleet of the Sinzaland Empire.
Does it look like anyone's noticed me?
Yes, they have clearly noticed you. You, not specifically the guards, but you have noticed the person noticing you. There appears to be someone within the group that definitely stands out. It's kind of the sore thumb amongst them. There appears to be this individual wearing what looks to be a dark iron-clad suit of armor with a iron face mask with two dark holes. You can't even see their eyes. Large horns rise up, and you can see it looks like a tombstone is chained around their back. The person seems to be staring directly at you specifically. You can't tell the gender or the race of this individual, but all of you notice this person because they just look creepy.
Is this like one of the wardens from Gutterport?
You mean the judges?
Yeah, Judge.
It gives you the same creepy vibe, but you can give me a knowledge history.
What is that guy over there doing?
7.
7? Yeah, you
I don't want to.
no idea why this person, but you do not know that anyone who's crazy enough to chain a tombstone to their back on a boat is probably out of their mind.
True.
I'm gonna start shuffling towards Jezebel. Jez. One of these things do not look like the other.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
I'm talking about the rather large individual with the tombstone staring at me.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. You don't see it's just me? It's just me? Alright. There's 1 of them?
I wish you wouldn't drink so much.
Yeah, well, it's a
You miss out
habit.
on these moments.
You see that as you guys are doing this, the person with the tombstone seems to move forward, and they start making their break. You notice that as the bickering between Rowan and Claudia continues, she notices this individual taking a step forward, and she sort of looks up like, "What are you doing?" And you see the person turn and stare, and no words leave this individual's mouth. And you watch as Rowan, "Carry on." Notice that he turns the head back, begins walking forward to the group.
Hey, yeah, it's coming this way. Should we just jump off the boat? Should we run?
Well, I'm sure if we jump into the ocean, it wouldn't be a swim out for us. I would hope not.
I don't think he can swim.
I don't think so either.
You now find this individual standing 5 feet in front of you. Probably average height, probably about 5'8". Their build is, I would say, nothing to be crazy. They just look like an individual wearing a full suit of gray drab plate armor. This almost blank iron mask with these large black eye slots and these horns that rise off from it. You can see that the weapon holding in its hand looks to be some sort of almost like a mallet, some sort of spiked mallet.
Hey, nice horns. I got some of those myself. Twins.
Kind of weird.
You see a quick flash within the dark holes. You see this glimmer of magic flash. You see them take the hammer and put it down. And they reach into what looks like some sort of belt purse.
What is he doing?
I think he's just like reading our souls right now.
He brings his hand up and begins to drop ash.
Ew. Hey, is that a person?
Ashes for the dead.
I don't appreciate that, man.
I'm not dead.
It's kind of gross.
Why are you?
What are you doing? Stop that. Ew.
You see him take the ash and smear it on the front of the plate.
Well, that was nice.
Something. You really like the dead people.
Thank you for sharing that.
Death is on your boat.
Death is on a... Oh no, the horse died.
Oh no, not horse meat.
Oh,
Don't tell small for us.
you know, I was wondering what that smell was.
Oh wait, what? Oh no.
Tend to the dead. Do not.
It's the old man, isn't it?
Oh, did he die?
Look around. Is Esther up here?
Yeah. Perfectly alive.
Guys,
Follow him. Go see if he's dead.
he's rattled the fucking
Yeah,
net.
Chuck, it might be rigor mortis already. Go check him.
He's
Go.
breathing.
How do you know?
How can you tell? Go check.
Do not disrespect the dead.
Alright, everyone here is accounted for. Who's dead? What are you talking about?
Death is on your ship. It waits. Soon.
Did Fauna make dinner? I don't understand.
You notice the individual turns and walks back towards the group.
Oh my!
I'm going to look at the group and see if is there anybody missing.
No, everyone's here.
I think that was foreshadowing.
Maybe one of these people are all dead.
Who does that?
I don't know. What is this? What is that person? What
No,
is-
that's really fucked up. Who goes up to a complete stranger and then does some sort of magic?
You see
He rubbed a dead person's ashes on his face.
see Claudia take her her back away from Rowan. Rowan's hands on her face. She's kind of rubbing it back and forth. You notice that she walks over to this gray plated individual and she puts her arms around Claudia does and gives this person a hug. You see the individual just doesn't even almost react to the hug. And as she looks back, you see her grab the helmet and almost like she's trying to look inside. Then she puts her hands down almost somberly and she turns back and walks towards the group.
What is going on? What is happening?
They're going to unhook the ship. Rowan's going to leave. I convinced her that everything here is fine. No one here are pirates. You're an ex-pirate. No piracy has been committed. And apparently there's some schism between Sinzerland right now and Aronia. I don't know. They're worried that, according to her, some spies said that you all have something to do with Aronia. Said something.
Weird. Got the wrong person, obviously.
Do we
Give me
look
a
like?
deception check.
Do we look like we are?
Give me a deception check.
Okay, so yes, no piracy,
12.
all that. Real quick, who is that?
Yes, I'm more concerned about that than the pirate thing.
That's my used to be my brother.
What do you mean used to be?
Used to be your brother.
Yeah.
Can I bend down and because there's ashes on the ground,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna put my finger in it.
You take your fingers and spread the ash. You actually feel a piece of bone meal in the ashes.
What do you mean used to be?
He doesn't
Put ashes on.
He doesn't go by. He's
No,
not
no,
his.
put that down.
He's not his former self. Sorry. He's like me. He's a cleric. He was drawn to the preservation of death. He is a part of an order known as the Order of Ash.
Order of Ash. What is the order?
They-
What is the order of
Should we
Ash?
be worried about that?
They worship many gods. The Order has many gods. Kellenbor is one of the most popular. They are about the destruction of undeath and the permanency of actual death, if that makes sense.
He said that there was death on the ship, and everybody's here.
I would take that as a very bad omen then.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
Did he just curse us? Did your brother just come on my ship and
my
curse
brother,
us?
my brother did not curse. He has a connection with death. If he says death is near, then I'm assuming something on this ship is most likely going to die soon.
Alright, well, between you and us,
Okay.
I think it's Esther.
He does look very sick.
Yeah.
Yes. Falder, you have been feeding him, right?
Right.
All right.
No, we've been keeping it very kosher.
I don't know how much longer he has, but I have visited him, and he's not in good health, Jess. He most likely will pass.
Ah, damn, so we gotta get that courier letter sent off sooner than I was hoping.
Well, that's nice and all.
All right, everyone here on this ship, you're free to leave. But know this, regardless of what my sister says, if I hear wind or tale of this vessel, the Widowmaker,
There's a siren's call, but it's fine. It's fine. No big deal.
Siren's call, then I will have no other choice but to hunt you all down and bring you in
This is
by
really-
shackle or noose.
So you're saying if I want to see you again, I just need to break the law?
If you break the law, I'll break your knees.
Please?
Oh my god.
You jest with me.
I don't jest with you. I'm very
Stop it.
What?
Safe for a whorehouse, mate.
Men, back onto the ship. Notice that her party begins to turn and board their own ship, and unhooking their grapples that they had over your deck. Soon you see them turn or begin to set sail, leaving your ship, and as they begin to sail away, you see the back of her massive, her ship was far larger than your ship.
Is that a galleon?
It is a man o' war.
Ooh. Whoo, boy, a man of war.
Yeah.
Let's take that.
And you see the back of the ship
We don't
says
have the manpower to
Lady
take that
Justice. After that's all said and done, you see Claudia turn and kind of do a heavy sigh. She puts her hands on the side of the ship, watching her sister's ship sail away.
Wow, Claudia? Hey.
What can you tell us about your sister?
Oh, I really don't want to get into it. I'm really sorry, everyone, that happened.
Because of you that we're safe, I think, right?
Yes, we do owe you one.
Yes, and I had to lie to my sister.
So,
They're clearly pirates.
Well, technically, he didn't lie, though. We haven't committed any
I
acts
know,
of
that's
piracy.
how I was able to get around it, or convince myself to lie.
well, so, is it Lady Ashwood? Is it Lady Claudia Ashwood?
Technically, it is Princess.
Oh.
Whoa. Got a princess on my ship?
And my sister and I
Yes, our father is the king of Sinzerland, and I am supposed to be doing a pilgrimage. Not supposed to be riding around with scoundrels, as my sister says. I think I'm gonna go to my room.
Yeah, you need to go. You need to have some time to yourself. We'll leave you alone.
Thank you. Notice that she gathers herself, makes her way downstairs.
Guys, alright, I'm not saying this is what we're gonna do. I'm just saying this is an idea. Think of the ransom on her.
Okay, now I'm
Think
gonna
of how
stop you
big
right
that would
there.
be.
Okay, yeah. Be great.
You know how many cannons I could buy with that?
Right.
Lots
But do
of
you see
cannons.
how many cannons that ship had?
Yeah, but they're to find us, right? They're to find us first.
You definitely know that that ship, with one pass, would obliterate your vessel.
It's not, okay. I said they have to find us first, and said
Yeah.
we could take them.
No, I'm just saying that there is a ridiculous amount of cannons on the Man of War.
Which is a hypothetical. I'm saying it's on the table. We can think about it, see how it goes. I mean, she's kind of nice, but at the same time, we don't actually have to hurt her. We just have to get the money and then drop her off on an island somewhere.
She said she's a princess?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Dude.
Yes, Lavender.
Do you think that she would have known my dad?
Your dad? We're still on the whole entire idea that you are a prince.
Well, you
I
know,
didn't say
he
that.
is.
I didn't say that. That is what I've learned so far. I don't really care one way or another, to be honest. It's not about that.
Well, I'm probably her father, maybe. Okay, let's not get mixed up in royal politics, and let's not go kidnapping princesses.
Well, technically, she's already kidnapped.
She's not.
Barry moves up, makes his way over to the group and goes, Captain, what's your orders? We raising sail, or raising anchor and continuing forward.
All those things. Thanks, Barry.
Is
There's a
there
guy
any-
important business going on right now.
Do you want me to tell the crew what happened, or like, you notice that the crew's kind of standing on deck, kind of wondering what to do.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. They got the wrong ship. That's all. Just go about yourself. Go about your day, your night, whatever you're doing.
Barry sort of like backed up. Yeah, everyone, listen to what the captain said. Just go about what we're doing, and
It's
then
all 100% true. Matter of fact, everything's fine.
points to Igor and Hakan. Hakan, you two of you help me with the rigging. And they move off and they start getting the sails and the anchors raised.
Okay. Like I was saying, let's not get involved with royal politics. It can get messy.
You know, personal experience.
And it's just let's not talk about my experience. So,
That's a yes.
A lot of looting happening tonight, guys. What's going on with you, huh?
anyways, let's focus on the goal at hand. Let's go see some dwarves. Let's go find some treasure and get a vast amount of wealth so you can go kill your ex-lover and go from there.
Right, we'll revisit this. I'm gonna walk over to Esther.
Yeah, Esther's sort of just standing on deck, kind of watching everyone work while he just kind of stands there.
Hey Esther, how you feeling there? Mate? You feeling alright?
No, but
No, that's a shame. I'm looking around. Are there people in earshot?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, you should come with me. I want to talk to you for a minute. Come on, quarters with me.
You notice he follows you.
Alright, I'm gonna shut doors and lock them.
All right.
You just have a seat. You want something to drink or something? Do you still do that? You drink?
I won't turn down a free drink.
Well, there we go. And as he sits down, I'm gonna pour us both a glass. I'm gonna sit down across from him. Esther, I want to be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna make it to the Four Corners. I don't think you're gonna live out your dream of seeing that.
I am adamant. I will hold on until I get there.
Interesting. How adamant are you? Because I might be able to help you.
How so?
I know a guy. Just depends on what you're willing to part with to make sure you live long enough to live out your dream.
What are you? And you watch as he goes to speak, you see his body cover in ice.
Oh, fuck.
And he completely
Please do.
begins to freeze solid as you watch as the floor of your cabin begins to spread with ice, and from where you're sitting you feel the long black clawed fingers of Levistus' hands roll over your shoulders. His head moves down towards your ear.
Now, Jezebel, what would I want with this dying old carcass?
Hey, you never said what kind of souls. You just said souls. You're a collector, right? You're gonna get particular on me now. I'm trying to work here.
You want me to... You want me to preserve this old man for you?
Listen, it's really important that he makes it there, because if he makes it there, he's gonna give us his fortune, which is a very big fortune.
How does this help me?
It's a soul. It's a free soul. It's all. Just get it. We both win-win. You know? Just let me do this. That'll be amazing. I appreciate it. You don't lose anything. What do you lose? Just another person pledging their allegiance to you, which you need, right?
Do you know how much energy I need in order to do this? To show myself to you.
Yeah, I don't know. You didn't really have to go through the trouble, really. I appreciate it.
I wanted you to make sure you know what you're doing, child.
Do you want me to not do it? Free soul.
I will not spend the energy to keep him alive, but I will do something for you.
He looks over towards Esther. You see him make his way over towards him. He brings his head down to his head. Begins to blow air onto Esther's face. And as you watch this plume of chilled air hit his face, you begin to see almost like similar to like Death Note numbers above his head, beginning to count down. And you see clearly above Esther's head that he has 4 days.
Levistus, how's this supposed to help me?
But now you know when he's going to die.
What?
You have 4 days to get him to where he needs to go. And Jez, a champion of mine, would not have a problem escorting a dying old man to some spot in the ocean. Ship seems fast enough, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
I'm sure you can do it.
you also have to take into account other things, like, you know, running into the ship or having to stop somewhere for supplies. I mean, there's other factors to it. But it's fine. It's fine.
You know what I like to say? Improvise, improvise, improvise. It's always the best way.
Alright, well, I'm sorry I made you waste time and energy. You know.
Don't apologize. It is still a soul for me. I will give you that. I am just a little cranky. Now, I'm glad to see you have bolstered the ship's potential with all the extra bodies running around.
Well, I gotta make sure I make my quota, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed. And you watch as the ice begins to shatter around him. You see Esther sort of... Yeah, I suppose if you can help me do something to get me where I need to go, then yeah.
Alright, then that sounds like a deal.
He reaches out, shakes your hand.
Alright, now get out of here, you little scamp.
As he gets up, he leaves your cabin quarter.
I'm gonna spend the rest of my night in my quarters.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
So, it's rather late now, right?
Yeah, it's definitely the middle of the night.
So, I'm aware why Drow can't drink.
Yes.
Stop by Farm Master.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's me.
Oh, okay, come in.
Open the door. Hey. You finished bardic school, right? You really did that.
Right.
You wouldn't happen to have any elven books?
Elven books?
Thanks.
No, not in particular. Why?
This is something that... I'm just gonna start like picking up things in this room, like looking at it. I have problems with sleeping.
Like you can't get to sleep?
You know elves don't sleep.
Oh.
Okay.
No elves sleep?
Elves
Ever?
do not sleep. Elves go into a thing called a trance.
Oh, I would hate that.
I can't drink.
Do I know why?
You know that it involves their deity. You know it involves a curse that was placed on them by the elven deity. They're because of the betrayal of Wolf.
So it's magically induced?
It's divine. It's induced through divinity. Yeah.
So, particularly I would like to know what it's like to dream. So, I was hoping that maybe you would know a little more about this whole entire ordeal. The Drow deity and, you know, my whole entire race being cursed and
Right.
all that.
Would I know anything that would help them?
No.
I only got one idea, and I don't think it would help, but it's worth a shot.
Is it drugs? I've done a lot of drugs.
You should rip this line of sprig and dust with me. I think if you do enough, you're gonna dream, mate.
That is an upper.
Quality content right here.
But
That is an upper. I want to fall asleep.
right, well, eventually you gotta come down, right? When you, if everything goes up, comes down.
Have you done a lot of drugs? This is
I don't think there's been a day while we've been on the ship that I wasn't high
You've been just doing this.
and reading books. Yeah, I've read all of this book.
I'm sure you have.
This is my third time through it.
You understand? I'm trying to dream.
Right. Well, then I'm trying to help you. I don't think, at least I don't have anything on here that would help you. Well, I could knock you out, maybe.
It's not the whole entire going unconscious I'm having issues with. It's the concept of dreaming. I've heard of dreams. I've read about dreams. I've never had one.
Well,
What are your dreams like?
what my dreams like?
Yes, what do you dream about?
I dream of walking into me family's place of dwelling, and my mother has got all 9 meals of the day on the table already.
Your parents? You dream about your parents?
Right, of home.
And home. So you miss your home?
I wonder how they're doing. I don't really miss it, I would say.
Well, you dream about it, so you're obviously thinking about it.
Right, I'm just wondering how they're all doing. That's all.
So if you had a chance, would you go back home?
Not until I felt like I was ready to go home. I left to seek my own adventures and get my own goals. If I go back without completing anything, kind of did it all for nothing.
I see. So, well, I'm just sorry I hadn't closed the door. It was worth a try.
If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Thanks. Maybe I'll just start praying to Quellion or something. Maybe you might grant me a dream. Alright, good night, Fauna.
But not.
Head back to my room.
So as you walk out of the Faulkner's room and you go to head over, you hear... Trying to dream, are we? You hear Marigold. Seems to be at the end of the room. See, he's kind of tuning his lute.
Yes, I'm curious. What it's like.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is, it's nice.
Sure it is.
And it can also be very bad. Nightmares and all. But I think I might have something that may help you.
Really?
Not drugs. No. Drugs won't let you dream, because even drugs that do let you... Actually, no, that would probably be hallucinogenics. But that's not the type of dream I think you want. I think you want an actual dream.
Yeah, yes.
Alright. I will tell you what. I will put in a courier to maybe some friends I know that know a little bit more about plane walking.
Plane what?
You see, this isn't the first ship I've been on. Have you ever heard of a spelljammer?
A what?
A spelljammer.
I can't say how. Can I? No. Yeah.
You can roll history. You can beat a 19.
I'm 19 exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
You know that the Spelljammer is a ship that travels through the air, but also through planes and dimensions. It is a magically powered ship that can travel anywhere in all of existence.
Well, I've heard of it, but it just sounds like it's made up.
Oh, no. They're very real. And there's more than just one. I've been on a spelljammer, just for a time. Absolutely magnificent, to be honest. With a spelljammer, you could potentially go to anywhere, which
would include, oh, I don't know, the elven world of Arvandor.
Oh, go there and...
Personally. Maybe then, once you see it all. Because don't you elves, you are in a cycle of rebirth and you live multiple lives and you just don't remember the past and all that.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Exactly, because you can't dream. But if you went to Arvandor, maybe the memories would... like a deja vu.
Well, if that's not if they kill me on sight first.
Possibly. Who knows? I'm just saying I may know someone or who used to have a spelljammer. I don't know if they're still using it or anything like that, but
What's the name?
what's the name of what?
Your contact.
His name is Crookus.
Okay, someone named Crookus owns a spelljammer.
Yes, Crookus goes by many names, but if I know any better, he either lost it or destroyed it. But yes, Crookus is actually not even from here. From some place called Galarian.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you get a hold of your friend...
I'll have to track him down. He likes to move around.
Okay. Well... thank you. I didn't know that was an option.
Let's just say you owe me one.
Okay.
And you notice that Marigold turns and walks away.
And I walked to my room.
That's where we move into the next day. 8th of Hammer. As we do, you hear the crisp sounds of bells first thing in the morning. When you hear Barry shouting out from the crow's nest, "Land ho! Noreen Harbor! Dead ahead!"
Roll out of bed. I'll head out to the deck.
As you come out onto the deck, you are immediately greeted by a brisk 60-degree wind. Much cooler than what it was just a day or two ago in the south of the Strand. You're moving back up, more north towards the continent of Abendal. Close to Scoundrel's Cove, but this is nestled in a nice, neat, almost blocking of a lot of the ocean winds that move through here. This area tends to be a little bit more cooler than the rest of the Strand, being at the northernmost point. As you make your approach, you can see the landmass of Narid, or you can see the city of Narid Harbor dead ahead. And you also can make out the what almost looks like lighthouses and shacks, kind of built on either broken down or disintegrating or eroding rock. A lot of the landmass of the Ukraine appear to be more rocky in nature. You don't see really any vegetation. It's got a very gray, very bleak, gloomy look to the city. And as you make your way even further in, you actually see a lot of these buildings have large, billowing, black smoke rising from a lot of these, look like massive warehouses. You can see that this place is definitely more industrialized than any other place in the Strand. This place looks relatively more on a infrastructure or a almost manufacturing level. as the ship docks and you all step out onto the onto the harbor. You see the sky is gray, slight drizzle of rain coming down. What would you guys all like to do?
Alright, so I'm hungry and I'm kind of sick of all this food, so we should grab something.
What the fuck?
I'm just being honest. I'm
Well,
also really hungover.
I can only work with what I got.
So maybe we should get something to eat real quick and then we can be on our way with the dwarf stuff.
It's fucking fun.
So what are they called again? The silver silver.
Sounds fun.
The mining guys.
Sounds fine.
Or Scott.
Yes, it's...
We're talking about the War College.
Sky makes her way over towards the deck, or the side of the ship. She looks over, down at you all at the dock. Did you say my name?
Yeah, well, you come with us.
Oh, okay. She
Love and Dave, you mind, like, holding her hand or something? We'll just walk, keep an eye on
makes her way over to the plank, makes her way down onto the deck,
She's already gone.
or the gangplank.
She went. She came and went.
her.
Do you want me to go with her?
You come with us, we're all going. I just want you to keep an eye on her.
Barry?
Okay.
Barry
I can
makes
do
his
that.
way over as he's finishing with the rigging. Yes, sir, Kaz.
Hey, Barry, why don't you go restock on supplies while we're out?
Oh, all right. Well, we're still pretty good from Scoundrels Cove, so
And maybe you can find some other spices for Fauna so we can, get something different.
you see
Yeah.
Tinsel making his way down onto the dock, and as he does, you see him with a nice hefty bag of coin in his hand. As he walks by Faulkner, he kind of
A seasoning will not fucking change anything. All we got is salted beef, fucking everything that's
Yeah? I'll let you think about that. You can bring it back up later.
What
We should
is
get a
that
move
word?
on.
Non-perishable.
Listen, we are on a timer right now. We have
keep going.
As you look over at
Pickle.
Esther,
There was
as you
a
look
pickle.
over at Esther, you actually see the numbers like clocking down above his
Alright,
head.
let's double time here, guys. We're running out of
What's
time.
got you in such a hurry?
Don't.
we-
I'm running out of time.
I've made it my personal mission to make sure that Esther makes it to the Four Corners before he
Well,
kicks the
we-
bucket,
we
which
don't-
is soon.
What do you mean?
He wants to see the Four Corners.
No, I mean we all want him to see it. What do you mean he's soon?
Look at the man. He's clearly dying. I asked him last night how he's feeling. He told me he doesn't think he's going to make it much longer.
Yeah, you've been feeding him for the last
What?
few days. You definitely know that he definitely seems sick.
Well, I've grown attached to him. He can't die.
What do you want me to do about it?
Keep him alive.
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't fucking know.
Well done.
Okay, let's find the company and be on our way.
So, go ahead and give me everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, awkward. I'm going to roll that.
15.
Our dice touched.
Do I need to reroll too?
5.
Do I need to
You
reroll?
go first. You go first.
You motherfucker. This is bullshit. Yeah, you got one more. She got 2. She rolled a 1.
What was this for? Perception?
Perception.
This is a 5.
I got the 9.
I got 11.
5.
Good for
What's
us.
happening?
So, as you all make your way, walking throughout this harbor district, you definitely see that the quality of the houses and the buildings here are not very good. A lot of them are in shambles. A lot of them are patched up with planks or spare timber. A lot of them have broken windows. You can see that some of them even have rain just going right into the houses. The people that are walking around, they seem to be in more worse than wear in condition. Some of them sounds like they have a nasty cough. Some of them, they just generally look grimy, dirty. They just aren't. They aren't keeping themselves very well. Eventually, though, Faulkner, you do find a warehouse that has what looks like a sign that has broken off of its chain. It's hanging on the side. You see it swinging back and forth, and you just caught the first word where it says silver.
I think I found something over here.
What do you mean?
We're all right there. I mean, it's probably where we want to go to eat, right? And maybe.
Yeah, right.
Can we read the sign?
Fucking hell.
As he's pointing at it, you look up it. It says silver, and then the rest of it's got grime or soot that's covering the rest of it.
Can I take out my rapier and just
Yeah, as you kind of tap the sign, the black soot begins to fall off, and you can see it says Silver Salt Exploration Company.
Well, not in.
Well, you didn't find food, but this is where we're supposed to be.
Right. See, I fucking found it.
On accident.
Well, you say accident, I say on purpose.
Great.
Start walking inside.
You're gonna walk inside? Okay. As you walk inside, the doorway is wide open. There was two large, like barn-style doors that were slid open to the side. As you walk in, it's cold, damp in here. You can see that there is water leaking in through the roof of this warehouse. Old, dilapidated, broken boxes and crates, dusty tarps thrown to the side, strange metal contraptions and parts seem to be littered about. You hear the sound of a and then a quick followed by a God damn it! And a crash of metal being thrown across the room.
Hello?
This place is kind of weird.
Hello?
As you shout out hello, you hear someone. Who's there? Huh? Come! You coming to rob me again?
No,
I'll blast you! I'll blast you real good!
Hey, simmer down.
You, as you guys are all standing, about 2 feet away from Kaz's head, you see a blast of pellets slatter across the wall. Come any closer, I'll take your head!
What?
Is that how you treat a customer? What the hell's wrong?
Customer! You see a head pop out from behind a corner. See this small individual with a brown slick back hair, large goggles, and a really well-waxed mustache, followed by a set of mutton chops that move down to the side. Dressed very nice, besides for the sleeves being covered in oil and dirt, and large gloves as well. Customers? We don't... What? Huh?
I have a ticket.
What?
Voucher.
As he moves over, as he makes his way out, you can clearly see that the person appears to be a gnome. They're slightly taller than Fulner, and makes his way over and reaches out,
Yeah.
snatches the voucher. Where did you get this?
Friend, what does it matter where I got it?
Perfect! Perfect! We may have something yet! We may have something yet! Oh, this is splendid! Splendid, splendid, splendid! Splendid, splendid, splendid! Yes, yes!
I'm beginning to think we should maybe not do this. Maybe just
He
go.
makes his way over and he... Come! And he turns and begins walking away.
I don't like this.
I like him.
Okay, I didn't even get a chance to
He's really
ask a question.
He's really enthusiastic.
So I'm walking, following him.
As you follow him, you notice that he's already made his way into what looks like a workshop area. You can see this is where he must have been throwing parts, or where he shot that weapon from. You notice he gets into a chair that swivels and spins across the room. As he slides over, and you notice he grabs a part and begins to crank a gear on the side of it, and he puts it on the table, and it begins to just slowly spin and wind. All right. Hello. How are all of you? Doing well, hopefully. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Now, could you please tell me where you got this voucher?
It's my friend Mauricio.
Why is he remembered?
He's from Neve.
Alright, well. Wizards gave you the voucher.
Yes, I'm a wizard.
Alright. Well, let me be the first to introduce you. My name is Knobs Rustenbolt.
Hi. I shake his hand.
Shake my hand!
Please, someone shake his hand.
Fauna shake his hand.
I'm not going to
Oh,
shake his hand.
hey.
And you too! And you too!
Shake his hand.
Shake it!
He's going
It is customary but not rude!
Just
And you,
I'm very sick. It's contagious.
you, Lassie, please!
You'll be
Touch
sick.
my hand! Shake it! Shake my hand!
just do it.
Can't help me.
Shake it! Alright, thank you. Now we can get on with business. I am the lead engineer for the Silver Salt Exploration Company, and I am ruined. Absolutely ruined! Absolutely!
Did you use Spriggan dust? What's going on here?
Why are you ruined?
I did not partake in drugs. No, I
None
wish
of
I
us did.
Why are you ruined? What is this about?
They're gone. They're gone. Every last one of them.
The drugs.
They're gone.
Oh.
The miners. The divers. I don't know what to call them. Are they divers or are they miners? They dive and they mine. The miners. They're the deminers. I lost all the deminers.
Okay, so do you
The
not
minor sounds
have a way to
counterintuitive.
Or Mediners.
do you not have a way to go below the ocean?
No, I do. But I don't know where they all went.
Where'd you send them off to?
To the dig site. And no one has come back. In 3 months. And no one will go down and look for them because they all think that my contraption didn't work and that they all drowned and died. But it worked! It worked! I know it worked because they came. They sent word. They sent word that they had made it. I know that they made it. But no one will listen to me. No one except for the owner, who should be here any minute.
How do you know they made it?
Because they sent word. They sent word. It's why I have one vessel left.
What was the word they sent?
Oh, I will show you. Moves over. You see he grabs a piece of paper, hands it over to you. There you go.
I'll read
Notice that on the top of it has almost like a stamp, Silver Salt Exploration Company. It goes on speaking about going on, and it's actually categorized as miner's log. It says day 5. It says first miner's log, day 5, first report. Sending this, everything is all well. Starting the dig site. And then it basically goes on explaining how equipment and levels of oxygen. It starts talking about oxygen levels. See? They would not have been able to send that if they all drowned. So they're down there.
What if they drowned after?
Impossible!
Why?
Because.
it. This letter specifically talks about their oxygen.
And it all says that it's good! Good! Plenty to breathe!
What if it didn't stay good?
Then there are a lot of drowning. Drowned.
You mentioned the owner?
Yes, the owner will be coming. You should all speak with him.
Yeah, you'll look about to
Are you
pass out.
fucking alright, mate?
Well, while they're talking...
Sorry, I got lightheaded.
Do you need to drink something, eat something?
Yes, eat. Eat? I have not eaten. I have not eaten in 3 days.
I'll give him some rations.
What are you going to say?
I was going to say, while they're talking, can I just be like, just kind of start looking around?
Yeah, as you look around, you see this place is filled with a bunch of weird trinkets and items that look completely alien to you.
Can I go up and like, just like...
Yeah, you just start poking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you start poking them, it just sounds like be like walking around a garage or a workshop and just poking boxes and items. None of them really go off or anything. They just seem to be set in places.
What is all this stuff?
These are my experiments, my tools.
So I'm going to point at one and be like, so what does that do?
A sprocket ratchet. That's good. Lets me get into tight places so I can crank.
I'm sorry, we skipped a step here. What's your name?
You said it.
I said my
It's
name.
very long. I don't remember it. You could say it again.
No, my name's Knobs.
Knobs.
Knobs Rustin-Boat.
Oh, I definitely got that wrong.
That's not what you said.
Knobs Rustin-Boat. That's my name. I know my name. I'm
You're gonna change it again, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna. I never changed my name.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. So, Knobs, what's the owner's name?
You hear a door swing open. Yes. Notice that this individual comes walking in wearing a fine, long, tailored coat. They seem to be having an ascot, like a red, real silk ascot with a gem embroidered in there. Very well dressed. Rings on almost every finger. A walking cane, as you look on him. Appears to have a shaved head, pointed green ears, green skin, and some very petite but filed down tusk on the front of their face. Knobs, is this, what is happening in here, if you don't mind me asking? Are you all new contractors? Knobs looks at him. Yes. These people, they have a voucher! They have a voucher! I said, you all have a voucher. Splendid! I didn't think we had any more contractors that were on the way. This is mighty fine, mighty fine. Let me introduce myself. My name is Geoffrey. Geoffrey Lamont. Knobs looks at him. Geoffrey isn't a name! I know. My parents, Common was not the native tongue. They meant to call me Jeffrey. They cannot pronounce it, so they call me Geoffrey. And I, Geoffrey Lamont, pledge to have all of you work for me.
What is happening?
Suck it, Carl. Anyways.
Sucking.
Just to let everyone in on what's happening, that's a character name that Carl's been trying to get Quentin to allow him to use for a while now, and Quentin said no. Now it's an NPC. Beautiful. Amazing.
Okay.
I will tell you this. I will allow all of you to use knobs highly expensive on my coin, by the way, to head down to the mining site and do whatever your jobs. What is your job? You all don't even look like contractors.
We're not.
How did you get a voucher?
It was from a friend. So, we will go investigate and see what is happening with your crew.
They have not reported in 3 months, which I have, at this point, way to pronounce them all dead, I would assume. But, Knobs here, something is not right. I tell you, because
It keeps coming to me in my dreams. I see it in my dreams. The eyes. They stare at me like burning flames. They stare at me like burning flames.
I think he needs food and water.
We're gonna die down this.
Yes, you have been working yourself quite hard there. Why don't you go and get some refreshments? Yeah, yes, I will get some refreshments. I will return. I will return.
What the fuck is this?
Is that an accent? I don't know what's going on right now.
Gets up and he begins to walk away.
Okay. So, we
Even
will
I'm confused.
investigate what's going on with your crew and,
Some more details about them. How many were there?
Oh, we sent down an exploration team of 45.
45. And
Yes.
would they have had enough supplies to last down there?
Absolutely, yes. This would be the third expedition to the same location. On the second one, they discovered a quite fascinating discovery, and it's believes to be possibly it's ancient civilization and origin.
May I say real quick, your accent is fascinating. Where are you from?
I have had to train my tongue for many years just to speak the language properly. I know that I am cursed with the name Geoffrey, but I know in my heart that it is Jeffrey.
Well, you should have it.
But in honor of my parents, I will always call myself Geoffrey Lamont.
I think it's a nice name.
And we are from Satar.
so, you wouldn't have your crew's findings, would you?
Everything that was found by the exploration teams is handed over to Nobbs. He is the lead engineer.
Well, suppose we go down and we find out what happened with your crew. We are contractors, so...
Oh, you will be paid most handsomely. I will show you that. And, of course, you could also be the first to discover something amazing.
Okay.
You can't because you sound like you have a dick in your mouth.
I just want to speak with my crew really quick.
Oh, please. Do so.
And you start, like, waving to the crew to, like, one corner of the room. Hey, guys, is it an accent? I don't know why are they talking that
I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this plan. I don't like what I'm hearing. I don't like.
They're just eccentric people.
Yeah, and that's making me very concerned about our safety.
Don't we really know what's down there?
All we really need is their vessel.
Oh yeah, we know it's gonna work. Alvin, if we start to drown, could you turn into like a whale or something? We can get inside of you. Will we be able to breathe in there? Is that plan B?
First of all, I don't want anybody inside of me. Second of all, no, I can't do that.
So we have plan B then.
There's no plan B.
Thoughts?
Don't we already know what's down
Try
there?
to
though?
look up a spell that allows us to breathe water.
Well, that'd be helpful. We could have. And yes, we do. We assume we know what's down there.
I don't know if there's a mage tower here.
Well, maybe we should go look. Ask
You
around.
notice that as you are all sitting there talking, you guys glance over and look at Geoffrey, who appears to be standing by one of the workbench tables, but you notice he is acting odd. As in, he's almost just kind of staring off. Kind of just droning out.
I'm
I don't
going.
like that.
I'm gonna go over there and check on them.
Hey, while you over there, ask them if there's a mage tower in the city.
I'm going to walk over, and I'm like,
As soon as you wait,
Oh,
oh jeez.
Hey, you! I started. Hey! I'm sorry. I think I'm quite ill.
I'm
I'm going to lie down.
No, you can't lie down just yet. My friends want to know, is there a mage tower here?
Yes, mage tower. Everything's quite fuzzy right now. It's hard for me to concentrate.
Your accent is changing.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I swear to you that
What?
you see him just hit the ground, just blacks out.
That's the GM saying he doesn't want to do that voice anymore.
I'm going to go over and like open his eyes.
Nominate, what did you do?
I talk to him.
As you open up his eyes, his eyes have rolled into the back of his head.
Did you just... What did...
I didn't do this. He just kind of fell over. His accent went away. I think it was really weird.
Did he have a heart attack? What happened? I'm gonna like run over.
Dude.
You notice he snaps back up.
I appear to have had a fumble. I apologize for that. Let me just stand up.
Does that happen a lot?
Sometimes recently it's started to happen quite more often.
I think you have an underlying health condition.
Maybe so. I
You
might
should see a physician.
Maybe I'm not.
Maybe you should loosen your collar a little bit.
Long
Maybe you're
for
just
this
like
world.
losing oxygen.
I
Yeah, it does kind of
just
sound
need
like you
some
don't breathe.
water. I will go and fetch that. What now?
He turns and you notice that he moves his way and goes in the other room where Knobs went as well.
Is there a mage tower nominate?
He didn't say. I think he said yes, but he kind of passed out.
I don't like any of this. No.
Maybe we should see what he's doing in the other room.
I don't really have any other choice.
Okay, so I'll go with a spy on him. Go see what he's doing.
Do you want to
It
do
just
that?
turns like a spider or something.
I mean, I can do that.
I don't know what he's doing in there.
I'm going to turn into a tiny little. No, I'm going to turn into a rat. And because I want to scurry in and kind of see.
As you scurry in, you notice that you see Knobs, who seems to be sitting there. He's grabbing two pieces of metal and just going,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Knobs?
Yes.
yes. And you see that Geoffrey is sitting over there, and he appears to have what looks like a jug of salt water. And he appears to be
I just got to keep it down.
Is there?
What?
Is there anything besides them acting really weird? Is there anything else in the? Is there anything else in the room besides them acting really weird?
it appears to be probably a bedroom of sorts. Looks like it was where Knobs probably sleeps. It is an absolute mess, though. It's completely cluttered and filled with what you can only assume is trash. You notice that both of them, as they're doing this, Knobs,
Yes. 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 Yes.
you see Geoffrey as he
And
pours it out, drops the cup.
Is
Yes. 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 Everything's all good.
well, he's.
We need to get out of
Can
here.
I try? I want his little handkerchief neck thing. Can I try to
You
get
want to
it?
steal his ascot that's tied around his neck.
Yes.
Oh my god, I hate
He's acting really weird. I don't know if
As a
he's
mouse? You're gonna do that as a mouse?
Yeah.
How are you gonna do this as a
I'm
rat?
chewing through it.
You want to climb up him,
control him like Ratatouille.
Yeah, I'll control.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay, so you scurry your way over him and need an athletics check.
I don't know what the.
Get ready to catch a rat.
Hold on, let me pull
Flying
up
through the
the.
air.
Why?
Let me make this. Natural 20.
Okay, so you climb up him easily, no problem. You get to climb up. As soon as you do, though, he immediately notices that there's a rat climbing on him. You see him. He does it. He reaches in and he pulls out what looks like a club, like a small blackjack that's filled with iron bands. He's just swinging wildly on at his body. So he's gonna roll to hit you. That's gonna be a miss. I already know that's a miss.
Oh, okay.
So he misses, and as he continues to try to swat and swack, he smacks himself in the knee. As soon as he does, you see him, ah, God damn it! Oh, my fucking knee! As he puts it down, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing in here? Knobs? As he moves over to Knobs, and Knobs, yeah. He looks at Knobs, what are you doing? He smacks Knobs across. Ah! God! Ow! Why? Why did you do that? Why did you hit me in the head? Get yourself together. You're acting like a buffoon. Also, why am I acting like weird too? Yeah, well, you didn't have to hit me like that. It's quite annoying, won't I say? Do we have guests here? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do have guests. As they turn around, and you notice that they turn and both make their way out into the main room again. As they do, you notice that Geoffrey. Hello all. Why have you all come here? Oh yes, yeah. I'm sorry, did I not introduce myself?
Wait a minute. They just walked back out like this?
No, they got slaps and
And am I still in the other room?
basically.
You're still on him as a rat.
Oh, I'm on him?
Yes.
Does he?
He completely forgot about it after he hit his knee.
Oh, are you guys feeling okay?
I'm feeling quite fine. Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Geoffrey.
Alright.
Geoffrey Lamont. It's Jeffrey, but my parents.
No, we got that.
Oh, I told you that, right?
What happened to you?
Your voice and your accents completely different. Actually, both you are very different than just 3 minutes ago.
I'm on his shoulder as a rat.
I'm not sure what you mean. I don't remember ever changing.
You were rather manic. You would not stop talking.
Why are you all here, by the way?
We have a voucher.
Voucher?
Oh, a voucher, you say?
Yes.
That's good. Are you all about to head down to the exploration site?
Well, you were about to send us down there.
Yes.
We haven't heard from them in 3 months.
They've told us all this.
What is going on?
We've been talking to you about it.
Have I?
We've been here for a bit now.
I apologize. My memory's a little fuzzy. I don't think I ever remember talking to you all.
What is this place?
Enough of this. I, Geoffrey Lamont, pledge to bring my explorers back from beneath the depths. I beg thee to accept your voucher and send you down in our only remaining vessel. Can you please help my lost divers, and if they have been taken by the waves, please return and let us know.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. Is there a mage tower here, by the way?
Doesn't sound like a plan.
I do not believe there is a mage tower or a wizard's tower here in Narita. Are you looking for spells?
Yes.
Anything that we could assist with? I am quite wealthy.
Well, particularly a spell that we can breathe water.
Oh, that will not be a problem.
Yes, actually, my contraptions have, well, a few things that can help you breathe water.
Okay.
I'll demonstrate.
As he moves over, he grabs this necklace, slips it on. As he does, you see a Dwemer file throughout it.
As long as you're wearing these necklaces, everything will be as though you were online.
Like, we can...
Like breathing water, yes.
And those work.
You notice that he grabs it and he makes his way over to a chain. You see him grab the chain, and he gets pulling on it, and as he does, you see large shutter doors begin to open on the floor, and you notice that Geoffrey sort of steps back as the floor begins to slide open, and beneath the actual building you see ocean. And inside this body of water there appears to be this metal vessel that's sort of floating in the center of it. You notice that with the necklace on, he jumps into the water, and you watch as he slowly begins to sink, puts his head under the water, and then you watch him underwater. You see bubbles kind of coming up. He brings his head back up.
See? Just like that. I can breathe underwater. No problem.
Do you have enough of those for all of us?
Sure do. Get one for all of you.
Okay. Well, that explains that. If we find ourselves in a situation where we can't breathe oxygen,
Bro,
so I think we can do this.
I feel a little bit more comfortable having those on a person.
Oh, this is very good news. I will take my leave and I will contact some of my...
Hello?
roll.
Perception check.
That's when I'm going to strike. I want that neckerchief.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
As a rat.
A sleight of mouth.
It's a paw.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage. You need to beat a 20. You need to beat a 20.
Funny, they're both natural 20s.
Are they really? Oh, you fucking liar.
What is it?
Do I add my actual sleight of hand to it?
Yeah.
Because they're both 16, bud.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Bud.
on a roll. Hold on, I got to get... If this... Okay. Oh, there it is. Because I'm pretty sure they're... Sorry on the dot, bud.
Okay. You shoot right through the ascot until you watch the ascot become unhinged from his neck. And then you grab it with your teeth and you yank it out and you jump off his body with a red ribboned ascot.
Oh, yeah.
You see, as it happens, Knobs! Kill these damn rats! And he takes his leave and turns and walks out. You now have a red piece of silk.
Sick.
Put it in your hair. Right here.
As Knobs does it,
You all have experience doing this, right?
Yes.
We are very experienced.
Alright, will it just be the four of you?
Well, Sky.
You notice that as you say that, the door to the shop outside swings open. You see Smallbra standing there.
Ah, fuck.
No. It'll be 5.
And that's where we're gonna end the night.
I like that you did the metal Batman butthole mouth.
No. It'll be 5. It'll be 5. You must have afraid.
Just it does it so good.
So, everyone, thank you all for watching our episode 26, Pirates and Paladins. And, yeah, there's no point in me telling this because this isn't live. This is pre-recorded, so this is just gonna.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wrap this up.
We're normally live streaming this on Twitch every
But
Sunday,
our internet sucks. Internet isn't working. Mediacom sucks. Booty hole.
Can't wait for that fiber.
Yeah, literally,
Let's
never
go
get
straight to
Mediacom.
YouTube.
Never get Mediacom, ever. I hope someone from Mediacom sees this.
So yeah, don't forget to join our Discord. If you
Join our Discord.
Want announcements and whatnot. That's where we put all the stuff you want to stay in the now. What's happening? You want to know what our internet's fucking up? We got you.
We'll all be in the Discord to let you know what our internet's fucking up.
Join us next time for all of our games. We do Vampire. We have Vampire. We'll be returning here very shortly on the 7th.
Heckin' you.
And then also on, what is the date tomorrow? 31st. On the 31st, Call of Cthulhu will be a one-shot, which will eventually lead into a persistent Call of Cthulhu campaign. Tune in, because it's going to be good. But remember, best time to tell stories is whenever it's Geoffrey.
Geoffrey!